Hey YouTube, Natchez 860. Smoking the Friday Savinelli again. With some Cuban mixture from L.J.Peretti in Boston. Great smoke for an autumn morning. Mid-50s here in Connecticut, so I'm loving it. Neighbor's picking up his leaves with his lawnmower. Not loving that. Little bit of a breeze. I hope you don't get too much wind noise. Anyway, talking about L.J.Peretti's Cuban mixture. Some of you old-timers might recall John Middleton's Walnut, advertised as a blend of 7 different tobacco leaves. Actually very unusual stuff, considering that most of the drugstore blends, which that was, were burley based, almost one-dimensional smokes. Carter Hall, Prince Albert, half and half. Pretty much your basic burley Virginia blends. And then you had this John Middleton's Walnut, which provided this wide range of flavors. L.J.Peretti's Cuban mixture, they advertise as one of their oldest, or the oldest blend. Surprisingly, the ingredients are very similar. Tobacco Reviews lists the ingredients, which I think number something like 10 instead of 7. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. As I recall, it's basically the same thing as walnut, with some minor differences. The tin note of this stuff is unbelievable. Very sweet and tart. Makes your mouth water. I could sit around and smell this stuff all day long. Orientals, Maryland, Kentucky, Virginia, Burley, Latakia. I think there might be some cigar leaf in there. Tobacco Reviews claims there's mint flavoring added, which I've yet to detect. If it is there, it's done very discreetly. If you ever smoked walnut, the way I remember it was, and it was a great getaway from the regular burleys, you had this sharp contrast in various tastes from the leaf. L.J.Peretti's Cuban mixture is a much smoother, evened out, almost like it was a flake type of smoke. Very consistent flavors, very pleasant. Fantastic for this cool autumn weather. No tongue bite. Satisfies my nicotine cravings, which are somewhat inordinate. But it's not over the top. Just really, really pleasant. What else can I tell you? As with the other Peretti tobaccos that I've purchased, you're going to pay a little more. But I really have no problem because of the quality. There's no skimping on the quality whatsoever. Be great to go back in time to the late 1800s when this came out. See people's reactions, because I don't think there was a heck of a lot of what you might call exotic blends back then. Burley was fairly new, and of course you had all the popular Burleys coming out at that time. Everybody was smoking it. This must have been viewed as a really nice alternative. Anyway, that's it on Peretti's Cuban mixture. Next week, I hope to tell a Thanksgiving type tale. Ought to be a lot of fun. I hope the weather still is nice. I'd rather be outside for as long as possible. I'll thank you for joining me today. Have a great weekend.